Hey guys, it's Daryl with All Things Strength. Today's video we're going to be talking about this Eleiko open deadlift bar. My opinion is probably the most versatile specialty bar that you can get. You can do the most different things with it. You're getting the most for the space that it takes up and the money it costs and all that. So it's kind of like a trap bar, but you know one side is open. It doesn't go all the way around like a regular trap bar, so you can do things like split squats and lunges with it in addition to regular old deadlifts. It's got a really nice powder coat finish on it. It's grippy if you want to do, like suitcase carries type things with it. You can do that. If you want to put it on your shoulders for like different kinds of like camera bar squats, you can do that. Camera bar presses, you can do that. So it's got some texture to it, so there's something to hold on to. It's not perfectly smooth, like if it was just painted with like glossy paint. It's got these really nice kickstands on it, and so the kickstand, the height of the kickstand allows you to put plates on and off, without having to pick up the end of the bar or wrench on your back. So when you put the plates on, it then has, you have a little bit of leverage so that it's really easy to stand the bar up. So all you have to do is roll it forward, and when you roll it, you're ready to go. Another cool part about it is it's balanced, so this part doesn't flop down to the floor, which there are some open bars that do that. So when you're trying to hold the weight, it's always wanting to tip forward. It can get kind of annoying. So anyway, it's well balanced. It stays straight across. The kickstands are easy to use, and when you want to stand it back up, it doesn't take very much effort to lift the weights up off the ground. If the kickstand was really too tall, then that would be kind of an issue. It would be more difficult to move around. And also with the width of the barbell, the way it's set up, this dimension rating here, it will fit on your rack, the power rack or a squat stand, whatever you have. You can put it on the J-cup, so you can do rack pulls. You can set it up for bench press or incline press, or like back squats, any of those kinds of things. You can use it for. It fits on the rack really easily. There's nothing to it. This bar is a 25 kilo bar, which is about 55 pounds. There is another bar that I think is comparable to it that's made by Rep Fitness, and their bar is about 70 pounds. It has an interchangeable handle, so depending on what kind of handles you put on it, the weight can fluctuate a little bit. This one has fixed handles. Not a big deal in my opinion. If there's something you're really looking for, a certain handle, I guess maybe that could be a factor. The one from Rep is made in China, I think. It's imported anyway. Eleiko stuff is obviously all made in Sweden. The thing that I like about this bar relative to the Rep bar is that this bar is really rigid. If you put heavy weight on it and do like a deadlift or a pull type of an exercise, it doesn't flex. The Rep bar, my experience, I've used one, and it seemed to flex a little bit when the weight was really heavy. Not a deal breaker or anything, but definitely there's some sort of a difference in the rigidity of the bar, whether it's the type of steel or I'm not sure what exactly that would be. But anyway, there was a difference there. The Rep bar, one cool thing about it that this bar doesn't have is in the middle here, the Rep bar has knurling. So if you want to grip it, or if you want to have it on the back of your shoulders for a squat, it's probably grippier than just this powder coat, because it does have, some knurling type texture to it. But anyway, a really great bar to have in your gym if you want to have something where you can do a lot of different things with something that doesn't take up a lot of space. You're really getting a lot out of this for a cambered bar, safety squat bar. Again, it fits on your rack for all kinds of pulls, all kinds of different stuff. Plus your regular deadlift options and your lunging and split squatting options. There's a lot of things you can do with it. The sleeves are like a regular type of sleeve so that you can use a regular, like a weightlifting barbell collar on it. You don't need like a specialty collar, like say, maybe like I think some log bars and axle bars, you need a specialty collar because the sleeve is a different size. Not the case with this at all. You can do just your regular spring collars or a clamp style collar or a weightlifting collar, whatever you have will work on it. So a boatload of stuff you can do with it. It's really well made, super high quality, fit and finish is all good. Like I said, it's a really stiff, rigid type of a steel, and there's just a lot of things that you can do with something that doesn't take up a lot of room. You can store it standing up too. It doesn't lay down on the ground and take up a lot of space, or you don't need like one of those vertical barbell stores where you put the sleeve into a slot on the store. You can just stand it up, put it against the wall, and you're really good to go for it to be out of the way. Anyway, those are my thoughts on this bar. Hope that you find it useful and that you can really make some good use out of this information. If you decide to get a specialty bar, this is the first one that I would get over, any other kind of like Cadillac bars or safety squat bars or a trap bar that's enclosed that goes all the way around you. This one can just do a lot more stuff. It's just a better option all the way around for your money and your space.